So with the crosshatch, dense, quite tight lines next to each other. Like so. So does yours look anything like this, everyone? Can you give me a thumbs up if it's going okay? Okay. Ava, how are you doing? I can't wait to see all your artwork afterwards as well. Okay, so now so you've got your cup, you've got your cross-hatching, you've got your letters, you've got your doodle. We're going to do another saucer, so draw your saucer line around. Really look at where it's fitting on the whole page as well. So be aware of that. So can you see it's really filling my page up? And I'm gonna do the doodles inside of my second saucer. So I'm gonna copy this. So do small little dots, but doodle however you like. If it runs over the hour, by the way, this class will go again tomorrow. We'll just finish it off tomorrow at 11 a.m. because I don't want to take up loads of your time. And time does fly when you're having fun. So can you see I'm really doodling in here and getting it nice and black. Take your time. Don't rush it. Another line around. You could do it if you want to do like a little ladybird. That inspired me. Do a heart. Let's do some shapes, and then I do cross-hatching inside of the shapes, like I've done here. Smaller hearts. Star, you could do little stars. Just doodle away. If you want to tell a story, you can use symbols and signs. You could put your star sign on it. You could put someone you love's initials on there. Little squiggly line here. Let's do a flower, the stem. We could do a butterfly. The beauty of this is you can express yourself with anything you like and just create different shapes. Actually, I quite like this black and white design on this. So it's like a leaf with black and white. I'm going to do one of those. So by doing that, I'm going to draw a leaf and then a line down the middle of my leaf. And then I'm going to start from the middle, going outwards from one side on a diagonal, black lines, and the other side, like so. Don't go over your other line, so it's completely separate. So you've done the pencil layer, then you've done the little doodles, then we've got the crosshatch, and we're going to add another layer on top of this afterwards, which is going to be this kind of watery colour. You've got a white and a black. If you don't have white, it's okay. We can just use the black to create even more depth. So it's actually built up with quite a few layers on it to create this kind of style. But you should have the plainer version, which also looks really, really pretty. So I'm going to, along this second saucer, I'm going to create a depth underneath. So on top of all my doodles, I'm going to do some cross-hatching. So you can still see the artwork underneath. So you're going to go nice lines. I know all the lovely work you've just done, but you still do see the work underneath, and it gives it texture and depth. And then carry on doing some doodles. Okay. How's it all going, everybody? Some dots and some stars and some hearts. I'm going to put a few more jewels in here. A black gel pen is more than fine. Okay, I've got my little jewels on here, do little lines coming off to make them blingy. Dotted. Don't worry if you don't have paint for the next section. Let's just focus on what we're doing now. Little shapes. So really fill your art with doodles and shapes and form and whatever you like. Let's do another leaf. And let's do some, you can go really small with these circles and they're quite effective. Do like a chunk of circles. You could do little lucky charms. Do a 4-leaf clover. We can all could do with luck at the moment, getting rid of this situation we're in. Little half circles, some more hearts. So it should start filling up. You should start really, really filling up your artwork. I'm going to do some more spots on here. How are we doing for time? Okay. And then to create even more depth inside, you can really scribble. So really fill your lines. And so here's going to be the darkest part because your cup is on your saucer, it's hitting the saucer. So get your pen and give it a real, don't be scared of making dark. Dark actually really helps the light part. So really get in there, scratch away. Can you see how that's taking shape? And you can do some. Oh, Susie, don't worry if it doesn't look anything like. Show me afterwards and we'll go through it together. And it's your own interpretation as well. It's all about having fun and enjoying the journey. So let's take over this one here, the 2 saucers. Let's get some dark in here so it looks like it's really coming over. So carry on cross-hatching inside. Make sure it doesn't go over the line. So start your pen right by the saucer. And then go over again. And you can scribble in here a little bit to create a shadow. And go the other way. Cross-hatching is about crossing over the line, so get them going the other way as well. I'm just doing this. Scribbling in the shadow, like so. Get in here all along. You can leave a little bit at the front if you haven't done that bit already. And do the sides, just scribble under here. Like so, a little bit at the back. Here. And then underneath our saucer as well. So this is the base. At the moment, it looks like it's floating on the page. It also does on this one, but we're going to make it look like it's solid and it's sitting down. So take your pen again and start doing some cross hatching so it's a shadow on our paper. So nice little lines. Follow the edge of your curve and try and get the lines equal. It's like a knack, like once you get it, you get it. It's about practicing as well. Like so. And then let's turn the piece around and do it the other way. It's always a challenge, but that's the beauty of it. You always learn from your mistakes and you always learn from a challenge. And really get in here with your pen. So I'm literally scribbling in, but I'm making sure that my pen doesn't go over the line. So you've got a really crisp line around here. So if you want, you can go slower. I'm going really fast, but just give it a scribble, scribble. Okay. So how's everybody doing? Going to do a bit more doodle here. A bit more cross-hatching here. On the second plate, on the first plate in here, let's do some big cross-hatching like this one. Here. So we're going to go down with our pen and across. A little bit here as well. It's all about creating shadow. And where else have I done it? Round here. So nice big lines. Yeah. So it should look like this. So what I want you to do now is really, really take your time with the doodles, fill in the space, make them all neat, make them beautiful. Like really, really go in here. And I'm going to leave you there, I think, because it's nearly been an hour. So really look at your artwork. Keep going with the cross-hatching in patches that are darker. So you should go inside here. You're going to shade with the cross-hatching. Smaller ones under here, smaller bits under these plates, under here. And just really get these doodles really beautiful so you can do lovely circles and take your time with this. Finish all the circles off. Then tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be showing you how to create this watercolour base. And we'll put the background in. So if you don't have the paint with you today, it's okay. We're going to do this watercolour base. You'll need like a black and a white and a base colour if you have it. And today I just want you to really make this drawing really strong. Like I want you to be really proud of your work. So I'm going to do some more little lines like stripies. I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes doing a little bit more on this. And if you've got any questions at all, please fire away. So just make sure it's defined. Make sure that you've got the kind of like graffiti and your doodles on the outside of your plate. Leave the inside. Or if you do the inside, make it different to this one so it differentiates. And then in your cup as well. So you should have this bend coming in here. And I'm going to just put some more little flowers around. I'm going to spend the next few minutes just doodling away. if you can't be with us tomorrow to finish off this art class, it will be on YouTube on our channel, with the rest of the class. It will also be saved for 24 hours on Instagram. So tomorrow I'm going to go live again at 11 o'clock. I'm going to do many, many more classes. The next one will be, tomorrow we'll finish this off. The next class we'll do will be on Monday. Also, I would like to show you, I don't know if any of you can comment on this or let me know if it's a good idea, to get an old pair of trainers, and we're going to revamp your trainers. So like a white pair of trainers, and we're going to paint all over your trainers, and I'm going to show you what paint to use and how to do it. So let me know if you'll be interested in that, because I can prepare that for the end of next week or the week after, when everyone can have the paint delivered. So a bit of upcycling while we're stuck in this situation. Oh, I forgot to do my edge of my handle. So I'm going to follow the pencil line round. Try and not do this around the pencil line. Try and not do this. Try and give a nice straight line. Like so. If you can. The paint is Daler and Rowney System 3. It's quite a reasonable paint. It should be a couple of pounds a tube. It's just really, really strong, lovely colour. As you can see, this purple is just such a beautiful purple, and they do a really lovely turquoise as well. The density of the paint is really, really lovely. So I'll leave that there so you can have a look. So just take your time. I'm going to create a little bit more shadow here and here. Like so.